Welcome all and welcome back to another season of college football here at Chapman University. It's been a blazing few days here in Orange, California, but as the sun sets, the stage only gets brighter. Here between these two teams, tonight's special, your Chapman Panthers coming in as reigning SCIAC champions, headed by head coach Bob Owens, one win away from 100 career Chapman wins. The four-time Coach of the Year and SCIAC title winner looks for his first time as a repeat champion. On the other side, Ian Falconer looks to rebound after going 13-14 overall his past 3 seasons, has been 11-10 in the Northwest Conference, and he was the offensive coordinator of that best offensive program history in 2019. Welcome in to another CSBN broadcast. Nico Schwegler, Justin Lee will be joined in just a moment by our very own Caroline Chang. But Justin, college football season's back. This crowd is ready to go, and these Chapman Panthers are ready to defend another SCIAC title for the next time. Goes in motion once again, but this time off to Bansalina. And Brody Bansalina breaks a tackle all the way to the end zone. Burst of speed for number 9. And Pacific, in the blink of an eye, finds themselves just 1 point behind Chapman here in this one. We knew it was as the top 3 receivers are also out there for the Panthers. Logman wide open in the seam. And Gian Logman turns the corner all the way into the end zone. 11 strikes heaven. And Chapman go back up by 6. And we know more trust, a little bit more of the action from Ian Falconer in the playbook. Titus with Bansalina to his right. We'll give it off to him, and Bansalina finds a little bit of space. Brody Bansalina, 20, 10, 5, touchdown all the way to the house. Before you can even speak, Pacific right back in this game. Before you can even. So that hold negates the personal foul as Logman comes in motion. Pressure coming forward, and Adams with his second grab of the day for the end zone. And Amir Adams puts the Panthers back up by 6 and throws down the hammer. So 4th and 9, Panthers going for it all. Pressure coming through. Peterman has Bruce wide open into the end zone. A little bit of magic from Luke. And at the wave of a wand, the Panthers go up with a chance to go up by 10. As Tyler Like gets us kicked off here at Wilson Field. Brendan Manzano taking it out, stays up and gets pounded inside. Just inside the 15-yard line. And the Pacific bench already loving it. A good start for them on special teams to kick off the game.
Absolutely. You talked about the aggressiveness that they had to come out flying through the doors on this. Pacific on the special teams coverage. Beautiful, beautiful stuff right there. Brendan Mazzano this season, his first time actually really doing a lot of the returner stuff. Jason Bruce was actually supposed to be our guy on kickoff, but it looks like they went with the punt return and Brendan Mazzano.
So we'll get our first look at the guy at the middle of it all, Luke Peterman. Great feel-good story. QB3 last year, all the way up to QB1. He wins the starting job this offseason. 2 running backs in the backfield next to him with Ursino and Huss. Play action to Ursino. Now going deep for it. Logman getting tugged. No flag out there. Wow. Chapman calling for the penalty. The crowd clearly upset, and it did look like there was a little bit of a tug there near the end, but Logman unsuccessful on the first play. A gutty call from Bob Owens on this first play.
Absolutely. You saw Zion Booker really putting the pressure on John Logman as he was going downfield. They did the play action pass, trying to find his man downfield, open up the game with a nice starter, but it just seemed like there was a little bit of push, but it's close. It is very close, but he did get his head around. I think that was a clean enough call to make.
So now the true starters out there for the Panthers. Peterman with Ursino just to his right. We'll hand it off to his bell cow, and Ursino gets stuffed immediately. A gain of about 2. And this offensive line is something that we'll have to keep an eye out for, not only in this game, but for the rest of the season. For the past 2 seasons, it's been roughly the same unit, a few all-conference players. Now, Gavin Scott, the only returner on this team, along with 4 other sophomores making their first starts for the Panthers.
That's right. Lane Forte on the left tackle, Luke Jones in the middle, Teddy Butner, Colin Brophy. Those are all newer guys. They're a little bit undersized compared to this Pacific defense. That front line, 310 pounds is the nose tackle for this squad.
Single back formation for the Panthers. Biebel goes in motion. Compact are all the receivers. Peterman steps up. Peterman gonna run, go for the first down. Did he get it? Yes, he did. The chains will move. And we saw that quite a bit last season. It wasn't necessarily him who we'd expect. Nathaniel Espinoza last year, Tyler Pacheco, who actually made the move to wide receiver this year. They were the primary running quarterbacks for the Panthers, but we saw it time in and time again. Bob Owens asking Peterman down the stretch, can you use your legs? And he stepped up to the table just like he did there to get that first down.
Yeah, Pacific went a little bit more conservative on the defensive side. They had everybody cover up. So what did Peterman do? Go out of the pocket, do it himself, get the first yard, reset the chains.
Huss back in there as Ursino works from the left. Handoff to Gio. Breaks 1 tackle, but gets very few. It'll be a gain of about 1.5 yards for Gio Ursino. The star running back for these Panthers comes in as a second-team all-conference player from last year, and he really split the time with Isaiah Woods last year. And who knows what this guy could have done if he was the primary back in this offense. Had over 500 yards splitting time as basically running back 1B and 1A with Woods. It was quite impressive to see, and now he gets the chance to be the guy in the backfield next to Peterman.
Absolutely, and he gets his chance to do that this season, especially in his last year he sat behind Isaiah Woods. He's back here again. Now he's got to work with Fisher Huss in the backfield, who's also a very talented running back.
So ball back to Ursino. Gonna gain a few more this time. Bodies flying around. It looks like number 5, Zion Booker, back in the mix of things, along with Avon Tanioka, making his first appearance of his career. Did not play last year as a freshman. Now, as a sophomore, makes his first ever appearance in the middle of that field next to Hunter Brown, one of our key players of the game.
Absolutely, and they're trying to work the run game right now. Chapman is trying to get this thing going so they can work with the play-action pass down the field like they did on that first play that didn't work out. We'll see what happens here.
So ball out wide, Ursino tracked down by number 23. Rylan Mai, the safety, converted from a linebacker, now makes his first ever appearance as a junior. Not just a start, but as an appearance. As we take a look at that, good pursuit from Mai, but enough from Ursino, and that's 2 quick first downs on 3rd down from the Panthers, something that was of heavy emphasis for them last year, converting on 3rd downs and moving the chains forward.
That nearly could have been a bad play, too. Peterman kind of overthrew Ursino, but good job from Ursino to rebalance himself, reset his hands, and get that football out. If they did it, they'd be punting this ball away.
So we've been seeing a lot of Amir Adams lined up in isolation on one side, Bruce and Loggeman on the other at the top of your screen right now. Peterman drops back, looking for Adams. He has him wide open. Adams down the sideline, fends off a man. And Amir Adams in for 6. House call for number 8. And that's how you open up a season right there.